Okay, for our next recipe, we're going to be doing a chicken and vegetable casserole. This is something that's quick and easy you can throw together, and I'm actually going to put one together in it's an 8x8 dish. You can double this if you want bigger, but I'm going to do an 8x8 dish because my family's small, and I'm also going to take this to a neighbor who's had some health issues. So it's one of those kind of things I think you can put it together and take it over, and she can throw it in her oven and warm it up and have it for dinner. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the FlavrPac stew vegetables. I don't know if you've ever used these, but it makes all the hard work easy. Everything's cut up. You have celery, potatoes, and carrots all diced and cut beautifully. Comes in a 5-pound bag. They are $6.99, number 6672, for 5 pounds of easiness. So what this is going to call for, it's going to use chicken too, and this recipe actually calls for a rotisserie chicken, so if you want to pick up a rotisserie chicken sometime. But I actually am going to use the seasoned diced chicken pieces. Now, I don't know if you've tried these either, but I love these, and it's so easy with all these vegetables to make something quick and easy for dinner. This is white meat chicken. It's already comes cooked. It comes in a 10-pound box, number 7787. It's $49.99, and all I did is took it out and put about 4 cups in a bread bag and I just put a bunch of little bread bags in my freezer, so I just grab one out and use it. Last night I made a chicken tortilla soup and threw it in there for the meat, and it was wonderful. In fact, my husband kept saying, "Where'd you get this chicken?" And I said, "It's that little chicken that I have that it's in the freezer." And he goes, "You mean it's the freeze-dried stuff from the webinar before?" And I go, "No, it's the regular chicken." He couldn't tell. It was awesome. He goes, "This is really good." So try that chicken out. So I'm going to use this instead of the rotisserie chicken because it's already cooked and it's just too easy. But the first thing that it calls for is just 2 cups of these frozen stew vegetables, and I want to get a good variety of those vegetables in there. So I'm just going to put a couple cups in my little bowl. Now these aren't cooked yet, so we're going to cook them. And it also calls for 1 3/4 cups of gravy, and I made turkey over the weekend, so I had turkey gravy left over. So I'm just going to use the turkey gravy I had left over because chicken and turkey are really similar. Nobody knows the difference. And you're just going to put this in with your stew vegetables. It also calls for a little bit of rosemary. I actually have rosemary in the backyard, so I just went and put a couple leaves off and cut it up and add that in there. And then, actually sage, it's not rosemary, sorry, rosemary sage thing. And then I'm gonna put it in the microwave. You're gonna put it in, see how easy this is? For about 5 minutes. And let it cook until the veggies are pretty soft and cooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that cook. I'll be right back with all the rest that we're gonna put into it. Okay, I've gotten that out of the microwave. It went for 5 minutes. Now I'm gonna add my chicken in. 2 cups of our chicken breast, or 2 cups of rotisserie chicken, whichever you prefer. And I'm gonna stir that around. And then I'm gonna put it back in the microwave for just a couple minutes to warm up that chicken because it is frozen. It looks like instant stew here. And then it calls for a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, kind of a different flavor. And we're gonna go ahead and put that in and mix that up. That nutmeg smells interesting. Okay, and I'm gonna put it back in the microwave for a couple minutes. And then we'll put it together when I'm finished. Okay, that is finished out of the microwave. I'm gonna go ahead and put it together. So what you're going to do is, it says to just spoon this stew into the bottom of your 8x8 dish. And I went ahead and sprayed mine with some Veggie just because I like to spray the dish so it doesn't stick to it. And push that around in your pan, get it all even. My carrot's kind of stuck together. We'll pull those apart, okay? And then it does call for 2 tablespoons of melted butter. You drizzle that over the top. Nothing like adding a little fat on there. And then you're gonna top it so you can see in the dish what we're looking like. And you're gonna top it with a couple of sliced, I took a medium sliced apple and just sliced it into little pieces. And you top that on the top of your casserole here. And then add a little bit more of the sage. And then you're gonna go ahead and bake that uncovered for 20 minutes until it's nice and bubbly and the apples start to brown. And then voila, pull it out, there's your dinner. So we'll go ahead and put that together and you can take a look at what that looks like. Okay, I'm ready to finish up these dinners. So the first one, chicken and vegetables, the one that we did with the stew vegetables, the already prepared chicken and a little bit of apple slices on the top. First of all, I took it out of the oven. It's a little warm still, but I'll show you. It's beautiful. It looks so good. This would be really good over a biscuit if you wanted just to add a little bit more to it. But it's good just like this. It's kind of stewish. Anyways, it tastes awesome. And that little bit of nutmeg in there, it just has a little bit of a, if you like Indian food, has a little bit of an Indian flavor to it. It's so good. I'm really impressed with that. So that is really good. I already ate some, so I didn't have to show you on camera. Enjoyed this. I hope you've learned something, and thanks for coming, you guys. It's been great.